Good afternoon, class. Thank you. You can sit down. Okay, today's lesson, what we will do is spend it on correcting the work that you were given in the previous lesson. And we'll start the new subtopic tomorrow, or in the next lesson, sorry. Okay, question 4. It says, use the above table to evaluate the following, and you have to give your answers in exact values. Okay, question 4, 1 to 10, we'll do orally, and the rest you are going to come and do them on the board. Some of them I am going to ask you to explain. So, question 4, number 1, we are going to start from the front with Mr. Hitolo.
Tree.
What?
Tree.
3. Speak loud. Kyle, number 2.
1.
1. Number 3, Kiapin.
1.
4. Gabriel.
Half.
Half. Number 5, Miriam.
2.
Number 6, Dan.
3/4.
Number 7, Chutaili.
1/4.
Number 8, Hekoi.
3/4.
Nine, Velma.
4/9.
10, we.
0.6124.
What?
0.6124.
0.6124. I want them as whole numbers or sets. They've got to be exact. That's what it is. Give exact answers. Solomon, is yours different? Or is yours the same as Vui's? Same? Anyone with a different answer?
Root 3 over 2.
Huh?
Root 3 over 2.
3 on 2.
Root 3 over 2.
Root 3 on 2. Sine 30 is a half times a half times 1 over root 2 times root 3. The answer is root 3 over 2 root 2. Okay, that's number 10. Okay, is there anyone who wants me to explain any of the answers that are on the board, please? Question? 9. Okay, question 9. This one, it says you have to find, multiply cos 45 squared by 2 and then sine 60 squared by 3. Okay, 2 times cos 45 is 1 over root 2, and I have to square cos 45 divided by sine of 60 squared. Sine 60 is root 3 on 2, so times root 3 on 2, and this has to be squared as well. This will now give 1, okay, which is 1 over root 2 is 1 on 2. Sorry, 1 over root 2 squared is 1 on 2. 1 on 2 times 2 is 1 over root 3 on 2 squared is 3/4, and 3/4 times 3 is 9 on 4. So you invert and multiply, the answer will be 4 over 9. Any other questions? Please put your hand up. And question 7. Where is question 7? Okay, question 7 states I am to find square 10 of 45 and then subtract the square of cos 30. 1045 is equal to, what's 1045? 1. So 1045 is 1 plus, 1 squared is 1, so minus cos 30 is root 3 on 2, so root 3 on 2 squared. I get 1 minus root 3 on 2 squared is 3/4, so 1 minus 3/4 is 1/4. Any more? No more questions from question 1 to 10? Okay. Questions 11 to, first of all, questions 11 to 16, I would like you to come and do them on the board. I want to see all the working out, please, on how you get the answer. I do not just want to see the answer. So question 11. Garonamo, you come and do question 11. Question 12, Raylene. 13, Agnes. 14, Ponrilay. 15, Gabriel. 16, Peter. Okay, there's enough space on the board for 3 people to come and do the questions. So 10, 11, and 12, please, those students doing those questions, come. Really, there's chalk on the table. All right, question 11 is correct, 1/4. Question 12, 2 over root 2. Question 13 is 1. All right, next 3. Okay, question 14, root 2 is correct. 15, root 3 is also correct. 16, 9 times tangent of, okay, it's correct. 9 over root 3. Any questions on those questions? No? All right, next lot of questions. Question 7, Andrew. Question 8, George. Sorry, back again. Question 17, Andrew. Question 18, George. 19, Margaret. 20, Geno. Okay, first two, 17 and 18, please. Okay, good. 17 is the answer is 14 for x, and 18, 6 root 3. Next two for 19 and 20. I know 45 degrees. Yes. 14. Okay, this is number 19. Okay, sine of 45 is equal to, sine of 45 is 1 over root 2. Okay, so this should be root 2. The answer in exact form will be 8 over root 2. Okay, so the answer for 19 is 8 over root 2. The answer for 20 is correct. It's 10. Okay, question 5. 1, 2, and 3. Rita for question 1. Daniel 2 and 3. Boromeo. Okay, sin 45 over cos is equal to 1, and that's tan 45. So that's true. Sin 60 is root 3 on 2 divided by a half is root 3, which is also tan of 60 degrees. And sin 30 is a half divided by cos 30 is root 3 on 2. We get 1 over root 3, and 1 over root 3 is tangent of 30 degrees. Okay, next, Jake, number 4, Natasha 5, Megan 6, and Patrick 7. Sign 90 came from. Okay, number, what's this one? 4 is correct. 5 is also correct. And 6 is also correct. 1060 is root 3. Okay, Patrick, number 7. Okay, number 7 is also correct. Any questions so far? No? Number 6, which one? This one. 10 of 30. 10 of 30 is 1 over root 3. So we have 2 on root 3, which is this one. Okay, 1 minus tangent of 30 squared is 1 over root 3 squared, and 1 over root 3 squared is 1 on 3. So 2 on root 3 over 1 minus 1/3 is 2/3. Clear? So 2 on root 3 over, this one should be, it has, okay, we get 2 root 3 multiplied by 3 on 2. That's if you invert and multiply this one. You will get 2 on 2, and this one is 3 root 3. Right? Okay. You are told that 1060 is, you know that 1060 is root 3. Okay, I want you to try and get the answer for, that means that's not correct. You are supposed to subtract, I thought you were supposed to subtract 1060. No, it's not equal to. It doesn't say equal to. Okay, I think there's something wrong with that question, because this one should be 3 root 3, not root 3. Even then, if you say it's equal to 1060, then you then have to say that it's not equal to, because this is root 3 and this is 3 root 3. So the question, I think, is wrong. Okay. What I'm going to do is, instead of us going through question 6, like question 6.1, there should be sine theta over cos theta is equal to tan theta. I'm just going to explain a little bit more on that, and then you can do some of the questions there. It says you can actually use your calculator or use a right angle triangle, not the tables, because the tables will not really show you how to do that properly. So I'll just explain a little bit more on that before we continue. Okay, if I have an angle theta, and I've got three sides to the triangle A, B, and C. Okay, this angle is the complement of theta, which is 90 minus theta. Okay, sine of angle theta, we all know, is opposite over hypotenuse, which is A over C. Cos of theta is equal to B over C. And tan of theta is equal to A over B. Okay, if I want to find the answer to sine theta over cos theta. Okay, sine theta is given here to be A over C, and cos theta is B over C. If I get A over C and multiply it by the reciprocal of B over C, which is C over B, C and C will cancel out, and I will get A over B. And A over B is the same as tangent of theta. Okay, so if this was 60 degrees, and you get sine of 60 and cos of 60, it will be the same as tan of 60 degrees. There is a trig result that you're supposed to remember, and that is sine of any angle divided by cos of the same angle is equal to tangent of that same angle. And I've just shown it on the board. Okay, in question, let's just go back. Question 5, 1, 2, and 3. You prove that as well. Sine of 45 is 1 over root 2, and cos of 45 is 1 over root 2. 1 over root 2 over 1 over root 2 is equal to 1. And that is tan of 45 degrees. Okay, so you are also required to remember the sine of an angle divided by cos of the same angle will be equal to tan of that angle. So question 1, 2, and 3, we've seen that. And that's what you are supposed to do to show that sine theta over cos theta is equal to tan theta. Now, what I want you to do is, using this diagram, this angle is theta, A, B, and C. I want you to now show that sine squared theta plus cos squared theta is equal to 1. Quickly. Equal to what? Which one is this one? Sine square theta plus cos square theta. That one on the board. Number 2. Finished? You are not going to find it in the textbook, so don't look at the textbook. Don't cheat. Think. Okay, this result is something that you need to remember in grade 12. We actually emphasize it. Something that you need to use. Okay, in the triangle here, sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to, all right, sine theta is a over c, so square it. So a over c squared plus cos of theta is b over c. I have to square b over c as well. I get a squared on c squared plus b squared on c squared. Since they've got the same denominator, which is c squared, I can then say that it's a squared plus b squared over c squared. Is that equal to 1? Why? Ponrele, give the mic to Ponrele. Sorry, somebody give the mic to Ponrele.
Because a squared plus b squared will give the hypotenuse, and c squared is the hypotenuse, so it's simply like the hypotenuse divided by the hypotenuse is 1.
Okay, in other words, where did you get that from? Huh? Pythagoras Theorem. Pythagoras Theorem states that in a right angle triangle, which is this one, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Therefore, a squared plus b squared on c squared is equal to, since a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared over c squared is equal to 1. Therefore, sine squared of any angle plus cos of the same angle squared will always be 1. You can use any angle and use your calculator. The calculator will give you 1. All right, I expect you to remember that. Did you complete questions 1 to 9 in the other exercise? Okay, because 1, 2, and 3 needs you to show that that's true. I'm going to give you the answers to 4 and maybe 1 or 2 more before we go. Okay, 4, you should say that cos 42 is the same as sine 48 because they are complementary angles, and the answer is 0.7431. Number 5, sine 27 is the same as cos 63, which is 0.4540. Number 6a, sine squared 30 is 1/4. 10 squared 30 for B is 1/3. And I don't know what sine squared 27 is because I don't have a calculator. What's sine squared 27? 0.2061. Okay, sine 27 squared is 0.2061. What about cos squared 41? Who's got the mic? Pon relay, cos squared 41, quick.
0.5696.
0.5696. 10, sorry, sine squared 27, Vui. It's the same as 6c. Repeat it.
0.2061.
Okay, 0.2061. And Solomon, 10 of 58 squared.
2.561.
2.561.
561.
Okay, we'll stop there. For homework, I want you to show questions 1, 2, and 3 are true. And then we are going to complete questions 8 and 9. Now that I've shown you that, see if you can work out the answers to those 2 questions. Okay, the keyword to the pilot teacher is maths drill. Stand. Good afternoon, class.